You're rolling whatever.
Shit. What is going on, Striker Sigma family? Welcome back to another video. If you watched our last video, you know we covered demon anime, so it's only right that we hop into the god anime, bro. Quit playing with me, son. We always do both sides. Let's go, man. We got a lot to talk about. We got some good ones on this list. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Alright, god anime, bro. Let's hop in it. Sending it to kid.
What's up, y'all? First one I got on my list, Noragami. It is actually literally the first god anime that people think of. I didn't want to do it because it's so mainstream, but it's so dope. It's such a dope. I started reading the manga. I fell off. It's too thick for me. I couldn't keep up with it. But basically the way the story goes is Noragami is about a god named Yato. Yato basically just wants people to know about him. He wants to be a well-known god. He wants to be a loved god. And so what he does is he goes around and he does really small tasks here and there so that way people will pay him for it, and they'll basically pray to him for things to happen. And when they pray to him for things to happen, it basically makes him a bigger god. It gives him more power. You know, when people stop believing in a god, that's when a god dies. And so Yato doesn't want to die out. He wants people to still believe in him and love him and blah, blah, blah. He goes around and he extinguishes aberrations and other things that are plaguing humans and causing them to feel weighted down by their own, basically their own demons. I love this anime so much. It's such the opening and the ending for it, you guys, are fantastic. The ending is Heart Realized by Tia. I'll put it somewhere right here. And it's such a soothing song. It's such a dope anime, you guys. Go check it out.
私は神です。
もしもし警察ですか？自分のこと神とかいうジャージの
待て
Man, we going back to 2003, and you know Studio Gonzo poured up on a mean one. I'm talking about Chrono Crusade. The nun Rosette tracks down her little brother Joshua with her young little bodyguard. His name is Chrono. He's her personal little demon handyman, for real. The anime itself inside the universe takes place in 1993 New York City. So she's running around New York City with her trusty holy pistol on her, busting down demons that get in her way as she tries to get to her little brother Joshua. I've just recently finished this anime, and the ending of it is a tearjerker, my G. So if you missed out on this one, go back, check it out. It's still there. They ain't got rid of it. Peep it. It's a 24, I believe, and it's a roller coaster, my G, but it's real good, and I definitely recommend it for y'all.
今日も白の肌着が眩しいの。
So the title of this one is a bit misleading, and I felt a little dirty putting it on the list, but then I said, nah, bump that, because this is such a dope anime. The next one I got on my list is The World God Only Knows. Yeah, see, World God Only Knows sounds like it's about a god. It's actually about a normal dude. He's a human being, he's in high school, and he is known as the god of conquest because he has never once failed to get a girl in any dating sim. He absolutely loathes 3D girls. He refers to them as 3D girls, and he only wants 2D girls. He just plays his dating sims all day, every day. New dating sims come out, he plays them. So he's playing his dating sim, and he gets propositioned by Elsie, which is a demon, who basically almost tempts him into saying, you can't do this in real life, like you can't conquer girls in real life. And he says, I am the god of conquest, and he accepts her proposition. And so what he has to do is he has to go around, and there are these reincarnations of goddesses. They're all reincarnations of goddesses, and they've been taken over by demons. And so the devil Elsie and Hagwa have now come up to earth, and they have now found people that are going to take the demons out of the goddesses and capture them. And so you now have the god of conquest, which is just this normal high school dude who has to go around and use his knowledge of 2D dating sim games to conquer these women. Wow, I don't like the way that sounds. Damn, I can't even think of anything better than conquer these women. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna think of something better than conquer women.
Finesse these hoes.
So what he has to do is he now has to finesse these women out of their feelings. Wow.
Finesse them, boy.
So he can get the demons out of them and they can get captured. So it's a super dope story. The soundtrack, the soundtrack is 1 million out of 5. The soundtrack is on point. The soundtrack is so good, I downloaded the soundtrack and I listened to it. I still listen to it today. The soundtrack is amazing. The soundtrack is almost better than the show itself. Like, the soundtrack is magnificent. If the show doesn't pull you in, the soundtrack will. The show is very nice. It's got a dope premise. It's got 3 full seasons plus a couple of OVAs. So I mean, it's got a whole bunch of episodes for you. It's ready to keep you locked down for a little bit. And it's just a good show. It's fantastic. Go check it out.
I ain't gonna take you too far back in time this time. I'm only running you back to 2017, baby, when one of my favorite anime of that season dropped, Gabrielle Dropout. Brought to you by the studio Doga Kobo. Doga Kobo has released some real indie gems that you probably have looked over or never heard of, but 3 of my favorites are Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, Sansa Sanyu, and Plastic Memories. So those are the type of animes that Doga Kobo puts out. If you look at their resume, they are all animes that you like. Aside from the ones that I've named, I haven't seen any other anime by them except for this Gabrielle Dropout. Gabrielle is an angel that descends from heaven because all angels from heaven are required to study amongst humans so that they can become full angels. When Gabrielle gets here, she goes to school and she thinks that she can learn more about the human society if she partakes in this thing called an MMORPG. Gabrielle then gets addicted to playing MMORPGs and neglects her studies as an angel and becomes a delinquent who just plays MMORPGs every day. She's accompanied by her angel friend, who I forgot the name of, and 2 demons that enter the school after her. So the demon and angel relationship is really hilarious, and the angel is real maniacal. Not Gabrielle, but her friend is real maniacal and messing with the demons, and you think that she's the demon by the end of the freaking show. This is a hilarious comedy show, man. I guess I could say it's a slice of life, but it's more so comedy than anything. It's so hilarious, and it's guaranteed to put a smile on your face, man. Go check out Gabrielle Dropout for some hilarious angel and demon comedy.
ね、このジュースも熱。悔い改めろ。外した。しかも中身入ってる。この天使、なんて恐ろしい。
Yo, next one on my list is Campione. Campione is actually a very, very, very simple story. It follows a guy who was a former baseball player. I think he had an injury, and so he stopped playing baseball full time, and he was just an ordinary, average dude who lived on his own, and he ends up accidentally killing the god of war. And again, accidentally. I don't know how. I've never accidentally murdered a god. He did it. And by doing that, he becomes the new god slayer, and so now he has abilities to kill gods, and he gains a new ability every time he kills a new god. And so this almost doesn't sound like a god anime, right? But I mean, he is technically a new god. I can't remember if this is an ecchi anime or not. I want to say it is an ecchi anime, but I can't remember. So if it is an ecchi anime, I'll play a clip right now.
エリカ、おい、そんな格好で寝ると。
But aside from that, go check it out. It's a pretty good action anime. It's got a decent story. It's kind of a throwback. I mean, it's not like super old. The characters are pretty dope. I like the characters from what I can remember of them. It's sort of a forgettable anime. I mean, like, you can watch it and forget that you watched it, but as long as you hear the name and you see the premise of it, you're gonna remember it. The animation is on point. The action scenes are pretty dope. Go check it out. I give it a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I feel like 8 out of 10 is too high. I'll give it a 7. 7 out of 10. Go peep it. Hold up. Did want to talk about real quick, as I wanted to touch on Angel Beats. Angel Beats is another, it's not really a god one, it's more of an angel heaven one. But you basically follow these 6 or 7 people who have been, who are dead. They're in heaven. And actually they're in limbo. They're in the area right before heaven and hell. And they're being hunted down by an angel, and she's basically coming to kill them and take them to heaven. Also, it's got, shit, isn't Angel Beats one with Girls Demo? Yeah, and they, oh yeah, you better expect a fucking soundbite of that shit in here. So if you have not seen Angel Beats, go peep that right now. I'm sending it to Rock for the sign off.
Yo, So if you enjoyed our demon anime, we hope you enjoyed our god anime, bro. Please like, subscribe to content, bro. We love bringing these to y'all. And if y'all got some ideas on some lists that we should do, leave it in the comment box, baby. More content, more reviews, more lists, and more just us talking to y'all is coming. We hope you enjoyed the video. This is Striker Sigma 5. We out. Peace.
Bro! Striker Sigma 5!
Hey,
Bang.
we didn't even change shirts. Like they
Yeah, I know.
they gonna see the video. They be like, them niggas ain't fooling nobody. They shot that in the same day.
Sure did. We done this about 3 times. If you ain't noticed, that's just on you.
All right, spin me back here.